Super coach tabs on my phone at dawn. Scrolling through the carnage, what went wrong? Grandma's holding steady, rookies on the rise. Mid-prices tempting me, danger in disguise. Big J calling from the couch, mate. Check your side. Joe bragging about a loophole, riding that tide. We're trading in our hopes like stocks on a screen. Chasing that price rise, living the dream. Woo! We're the center bounds crew. Hey! Whistle blows, we're riding it through. From goals and behinds to the last upgrade. Greatest game in the world, that's how we're made. From a pig in the guts to the bench warmer blues. Every week we're breaking the rules. AFL in our veins, yeah, it's all we do. We're the center bounds crew. Got duds on the park, can't win a hard ball. Need a downgrade, target, answer that call. Possessions piling up, my captain's on fire. Vice loop lightning, sparks through the wire. Trade plan scribbled on the back of a bill. One more sideways move, I swear I'll sit still. But the siren, it's Friday, logic is gone. Mate, just push and go on. Who you backing in, who you backing in? Who you backing in, yeah. Who you letting go? One more risky move, then we steal the show. We're the center bounds crew. Hey! Whistle blows, we're riding it through. From goals and behinds to the last upgrade. Greatest game in the world, that's how we're made. From a pig in the guts to the bench from a blues. Every week we're breaking the rules. They fell in our veins, yeah, it's all we do. We're the center bounds crew. We're the center bounds crew. Oh yeah, the center bounds crew. The center bounds crew. The center bounds crew.
G'day everyone and welcome to another Thursday Night Live Watchalong. It's your boy Joe here for an epic game, hopefully, between the Crom and the Dogs at Marvel Stadium. I'm going to try and see if I can, how this looks. Maybe I need to move my, let's see, size. Nah, too wide. Nah, too tall. Might have to move my camera up a little bit so that I'm not. I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can tinker with. There you go. This might just be high enough now. Update the layout. There we go. So I'm going to try and see how the thing goes with some live, with the comments coming up live on the screen. So if you guys ever want to watch it back, you get to see yourself on the screen. How good is that? Really not sure who's going to win this game. I've sided with the Doggies only because it's at Marvel Stadium. Archie out. Butts is a pretty good player. Very solid defender. Taylor Walker's obviously a good player as well, but he's replaced by Phil Thorpe, who's a bit of a beast. I don't know. I'm leaning the Doggies, but we'll see whether that comes back to bite me in the butt. G'day, Kobe. How you doing? Well. What's up? Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, I'm just looking now. Our jerseys, Guernseys from the 30s, apparently. A period dearly missed when Hopkins won a Brownlow and the Crows did not exist. All right, I love a cheeky banner for people to run through, but there you go, Kobe. It is from the 30s, is that design for the jumper. It is weird. I gotta admit it. I'm not a big fan, but hey, it's a one-off. AFL videos, last minute center bounce, late center bounce, as always. Did I eat? I did. I managed to very quickly run in and have some dinner. A very simple dinner for Lebanese standards. What I just had was this thing called labneh. All right. Labneh is, if you haven't had labneh, you haven't lived really in your life. So it's pretty simply something you get I like to think of it as yogurt cream cheese. So you get your yogurt, just a normal everyday yogurt, and you strain it all day into the night, and you basically dehydrate the yogurt, and it comes out as a creamy, tangy yogurt cheese. You put in some olive oil on top, and then and it becomes the most delicious dish, the most delicious dip you could have. And then if you want, you can spice it up. You can sprinkle dried oregano on top. But I very simply had this Lebanon dip in a sandwich with tomatoes and cucumber. So very simple. It is very delicious. Highly recommend. You've got to try Lebanon. It's very, very nice. That's what I had for dinner. Pretty low key, pretty simple, but I did not have a lot of time to eat, obviously, between 7 and 7:15. So did my bit to eat as quickly as I could for this. It is very yummy, Kobe. It is very, very yummy. Highly recommend. Have you eaten, my friend? Have you? What if not? I recommend it. And if you have, what did you have? Love to know what dinner time was on a Thursday night before this game starts, and also let us know, who do you reckon wins this game? This is almost the definition of a coin flip. This game. Love to know what people reckon. We are live. Woof, woof. Good to see you, Akka. Hope you're doing well. You're obviously going to be backing in your boys to win this game. It will be definitely a very interesting game with Riley Thilthorpe back. Agreed. He is a thrill, Riley Thilthorpe. He is a wonderful player. Very tough matchup. Be interesting to see how the doggies handle him. But I'm guessing for the reason why I've sided with the Dogs is I just think that they are a better midfield. I think they're just going to win the midfield battle. Yes, Adelaide have Dawson, but I still think as a whole, the midfield group of the Doggies, there's a lot of firepower there. Every single player in that midfield is a threat by themselves. And when they've got English available hitting the ball to them, their win record is very impressive. So, and then you're playing at Marvel as well, Akka, as you say. Playing at Marvel definitely helps because it is a fast deck. And you guys love to play with speed because you win the midfield battle all the time. So playing quickly is to your benefit. You've obviously got Cody Waitman back. Gee, you missed Cody. He couldn't get on the scoreboard last week. You'd bet he's probably really itching to get a goal this week. I know. I've got the comments on the screen now. I was just wanting to give it a trial and see how it works. Unfortunately, with the way our background is set up, your writing is sort of just covers the center bounce at the bottom, which makes it less easy to read. So even if I make it tall or if I make it wide, it doesn't change unless I do small, medium, big. No. Small is where it's at, but I can't move. I can't change the placement, unfortunately, of the live comments. If it's good, we can keep it on. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. For a live watch along, I think it, and it's only me. There's more real estate for those comments to be on the screen. Making sure that we're well hydrated. In terms of my Supercoach players in tonight, who do I have playing? I've got Bont, obviously. And that's about it. All I've got is the Bont tonight. Going to be chilling. My trades for the week ended up being McAndrew out to Fitzgerald, which then enabled me to double upgrade Philippou and Anderson to Parker and Wilkie. So end up only now needing, so obviously if I have Clark on the field, that's now a finished back line. And I have Walsh on the field. That's a finished midfield. It's obviously a finished ruck. I think I'm going to be stuck holding Murdoch for the rest of the year. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Fitzgerald is just sitting pretty in at flex for the rest of the year. So, yeah, I think I'm done. I think my team is finished at the moment. It's obviously not ideal with Clark and Walsh, and Murdoch and Fitzgerald, but unfortunately have had a really tough season. I've only got 6 trades left, so I think this is it for me. Still not sure if I'm captaining Cozzy or Gawn. I think one of them will pop off, and I would not be surprised if it is Cozzy. Obviously, we know that Gawn is playing with a shoulder complaint. I reckon Cozzy was tagged by Andy McGrath last time. Andy McGrath is not playing this week because Andy McGrath is out. I just don't think we have any possible matchup that can go with Cozzy. So I wouldn't be surprised if Cozzy has a really, really explosive game. So yeah, I think for the most part, my team is done. And I know it's not going to be it's not a very good team, but it's been a hard season. And about time I finally just wanted to get it over and done with. Let's be real. Yeah, I cannot change the colors, unfortunately, of comments. It's pretty funny. You're a funny one, Akka. You're a very funny man. Alrighty. Final huddles. Final cuddles. Before the boys go out and do battle. Adelaide, last 6 weeks, the number 1 in the comp for denying opposition scoring from possession. But there's no big buts. There's no big buts in the team this week. And we love big buts. We cannot lie. He's a very good player. Who else? Anyone else with any tips for tonight? Josh Roll, number 3 for intercepts between the arcs. He's had a wonderful season. Josh Worrell. Who's he lined up on? Here we go. The game's about to start. Worrell's on West. Okay. This is almost like the candy stripes for St. Kilda. Kennedy on Berry. Okay. Sure. Lewis on Neil Bullen. Dawson and Richards going head-to-head. And we're underway. Ball is thrown up. First tap to English. Gets it to Richards. Hacks the ball forward. Berry picks it up nicely. Peatling. Worrell Under pressure, Miller sweeps onto it, though. What happened? The throw. It's a free kick to the Dogs. Richards. I did call that he was going to have a hot game. Good start for Richards. Daps it inside forward 50. Norton could not hold on to it. Waitman picks it up, throws it on the boot, and there it is. Cody Waitman kicks the first goal of the night with a wild snap over his shoulder from 35 metres out. And the players all get around him. I said it before the game. He did not hit the scoreboard last week. He'll be absolutely chomping at the bit for it tonight. And that's exactly what happened. Oh, that's the start the Doggies wanted. He loved it immediately off the boot. Oh. Jubilation. Back into the middle we go. So he's lined up on Cook, is he? Interesting. He's still loving it. He's so happy. He is so happy. What happened? Score review. Oh, it was denied. A touch. Oh, it was a touch. How are you, double dummy? Hope you're doing well, mate. The goal's been overturned. It was touched off the boot. I could see the fingers go back. That's a good call. Miller plays on. Oh, what a mark there. Very impressive. Plays on immediately. Interesting call. Bont, head down. Tries to get a handball to Kennedy. It's cut off. Cook. Nice stand step. Retreating by a handball back to Cook. He just kicks it up the line. Lays away. Marked by Buku Kamis. Goes for a 45-degree kick. It's a cruel game. That it is. A very cruel game. Well, at least he got the celebration out the way. It was a very good celebration. Back to Buku. Seem to be playing... They're playing man-on-man. Waitman travels very high up the ground to present as an option not used. And the ball goes out of bounds for a throw in. Here, centre wing. Gee, this ball is being thrown in from very close inside the boundary line. McAndrew wins the tap down. Peatling drops it. Bont, clean. Sanders, quick short handball to Waitman. He just bombs it high and long. West somehow tried to connect with the Bont. Could not. And pretty ginger and proppy to get up is the astronaut. Getting desperate, and Supercoach book my rule went early on. Mate, I traded him in last week and I fielded him. No, I went even earlier than you. I got him in and fielded him right off the bat. Needed the cash for Finn and Ash. Fair enough, mate. Very, very much worth it. English gives away a high free kick to McAndrew. Very sloppy. Very sloppy. Miller cruising by. Bombs it high and long. Fogarty was the target. Goes to ground. Waitman. Oh, the nice centering ball. Good pick up there by Kennedy, I think it was. West. How the hell did he control that ball? That was insane. Kicks the ball high and long. Inside forward 50. Lewis. Deemed to have pushed out ball ace. Free kick. Big win there for the Crom. Very solid back there in defense. Nothing short on options, so they're forced to go long down the line. Fogarty. Very strong one-on-one win against Buku. He kicks it to the advantage side for Thilthorpe, but there are two there with him. And the ball trickles out of bounds for another throw in. Ball being played predominantly on this near side broadcast wing. Ball thrown in. English wins the tap this time, but followed up with another tap by McAndrew. Peatling gets a kick on as far as McAndrew. This is very nice. Peatling. Second time that they've gone past halfway. It's now English with the relieving intercept mark. Going back with the flight. Drops it short to Kennedy. Jones was gone and getting a goal there too. Dogs a little unlucky. Free, yeah, it was there. The free was there. It was really important that they got it. Nice kick into the corridor. Opens up a switch by Fraser. This is now Selwood. Kicks the half forward is good. Can't tell who has the ball in his hand. It's too far away. So he puts it up to the dangerous hotspot. No one flies from the Dogs. Good ground pressure there by Waitman. Worrell bombs the ball out of defense. One-on-ones everywhere. Dale releases the handball. Indiscriminate kicks looking inside forward 50. Touched off the boot. Play on is the call. Was that 15? Play on's the call. Nice quick ball movement. They want to move the ball quickly from end to end to the Crows. Saligo overlapping a handball. Laird puts it to a one-on-one. And Philthorpe. Too big, too strong for O'Donnell. And he's going to kick a goal. He's going to kick a goal from point blank range. No way I see him missing from here. You can clearly see why the Crows were trying to do everything they could to get the ball end to end as soon as possible. They had the one out. They trusted their big man to kick it. And he does. First goal of the night. Riley Thrillthorpe. They look like North from the back. Horrible jumper. Yeah, anything that looks like North Melbourne is horrible, I agree. Good smother off the boot, and then bang. They allowed that entry into the corridor, and it was all over Red Rover. Saligo involved multiple times. It's a good player, Saligo. Very underrated. Also a very small crowd at Marvel Stadium. Yeah, they missed this guy. He's a beast. Dawson with the clearance. Low bullet. Fist gets in the way. Neil Bullen releases the handball, but it's straight to Kennedy. And he is immediately claimed by Thrillthorpe. Ball up about 20 meters out. Beautiful work there by McAndrew. Oh, well done not to give away a free kick there. This is now Dale, and he walks the ball out of bounds. Yeah, the red stripes don't stand out. I agree. They're very, especially the ones in the back. But this is apparently a kit from the 1930s double dummy. Not entirely sure why they're honouring this in particular, but that's their call, I guess. Saligo does very, very nicely there. Ooh, a couple of fakes here by the Crows. They're feeling themselves. Kick was shocking, though. Good forward pressure. They win the ball back. Peatling with a centering ball to a dangerous spot. Dawson with the mark. A very nice mark there by Dawson. And the Crows are lifting before our very eyes. That's a very good mark. Just read it best. Kennedy was more concerned about body than ball. And now Dawson, who's kicked 12 goals, 1 this season, makes it 13 goals, 1. And he rocks the baby to sleep. perfect start here by the Crom. What could have been a perfect start to the Dogs gets overturned by a very solid touch off the boot. And just like that, the Crom are all over them now. Taking the game on, playing with dare, putting some nice forward pressure. Where the heck is Dan Curtin? Seems to be playing a bit more defensively, Dan Curtin. Getting frostbite on the wing. He is frozen, Minamoto. Back in the middle we go. Tap down. Dawson. Oh, Dawson puts on the afterburners. What happened? It's a free kick to Berry for some reason. He's looking ominous tonight. He is looking ominous tonight, is Dawson. Worrell with an absolute mongrel inside forward 50, but Dawson takes the mark anyway. Oh, this is going to be one heck of a night by Dawson. Oh, Jesus. How the hell did he mark that? That was a helicopter, and he marks it one take. No fumbles. Oh, Jordan Dawson. This is going to be he didn't get the 150 game last week. He's going to get it tonight, especially if he kicks it. And he does. Jordan Dawson, if you guys traded him in this week, you are very, very happy. It's going to be Jordan Dawson to the moon. Oh, Kennedy too slow. You gotta put Ed Richards back onto him. Oh, this is dangerous. That danger stations now. I know it's only the first quarter. Trade in Curtin? Why did you trade in Curtin, Minamoto? Already had Dawson and got the thriller in this week. Love it, Cheeseburger. I love it. Beautiful. So now Riley Sanders has made his way onto Dawson. Rory Lobb in the ruck. Releases it to Fraser. He's tackled immediately by Berry. Another stoppage in the middle. Thrown up immediately. Tap to Fraser. Barely gets boot to ball. Dawson releases a handball. Goes straight through teammate's legs. Bontempelli sturges the ball forward high and long. Ball hits the deck. No free kick to anybody. Who's going to pick the ball up? West does. Crunched in a very strong tackle. Tries to follow up on ground level. He can't. Paul Kahan claimed in a very good tackle. And it's going to be a throw in. It is. Not entirely sure what happened there to Cody Waitman. He just did not get the jump and then turned and got shit sandwiched. Rory Lobb wins the tap down. Sanders gets onto it, releases a handball inside. Good body work defensively here by the Crom. Rory Laird releases the ball on the run by. He kicks it. Oh, this is a beautifully placed kick, but there is a bit of biffo. Lewis thinks he's fighting against Sicily still. Alas, it's over. Ball ends up with Fogarty. He turns around. He kicks it to a one-on-one to Thrillthorpe. And that's another mark. One-on-one on O'Donnell. He cannot go with him. Oh, the Crom have all the matchups here. Thank you, Dawson from last week. Traded in. I made my VC. Bring on 2027. It's all right, Travis. At least you have Dawson, mate. At least you have him. Dawson is going to the moon, my friend. Hello, Flash. Hope you're doing well. Bro, Cheeseburger, you are absolutely salivating right now. Cheeseburger, your players are kicking sausage rolls, mate. They're kicking snags. 2 goals for each of Dawson and Thrillthorpe. Cheeseburger Pockets, you are absolutely on track to win the money this week. You're going to have the number one score this week, Cheeseburger. Insane. Insane in the membrane. They're both on like 40 points. So Fogarty, too big and strong for Buku, and Thrillthorpe, too big and strong for O'Donnell. And Dawson, Matt, you're just going to have to play Bont on him at this rate. Back in the middle we go. Bont wins a tap down to Sanders. Fumbles a bit, gets the ball under his control. Nice dash here. Another bounce. Is run too far. Just gets a kick away. Artie Jones released. Oh, beautiful handball there by Lewis to Artie Jones, who goes with the check side banana from the pocket. Oh, they needed a bit of magic here, the doggies. They needed some magic, and Arthur Jones stepped up to deliver. And some more biffo happening here. Oh, Artie Jones. Very nice. Massive shout out has to go, though, to Buderick for that run through the middle of the ground. That was very important. Good work by Artie to keep his feet, because he was then still alive in the play to receive that handball over the top. That was very good. Yeah, he does have a bit of zip, Buderick. Very impressive. And then that check side, that was chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Back in the middle we go. Lob taps the ball. That's a trip, surely, to Berry. Play on is the call. Takes advantage. Peatling with a little grubber. Pedler tries to release Rochelle. Key suckers it in front. Tries to go for a soccer again. Buderick saved possibly a certain goal. Ball handball back to Neil Bullen. Good defensive pressure here. Saligo, what a step. Somehow gets away. The Crows are somehow maintaining possession despite manic pressure. They retreat, pick the ball up. Buku this time gets in front, leaves his man, but it's all Crows on ground level. Interesting, cheeky little kick there by Cook. Look for Thilthorpe, could not get it. Ball hits the deck. Worrell, nice, solid intercept mark. About 55 metres out. He plays on, kicks it towards top of the goal square. Ball hits the deck. Keys. Rochelle with a classic small forward goal. Front and centre. Beautiful receive. Snap through. 5 straight for the Crom. 1 goal, 1 the doggies. The Eagles are very interested in Artie. Well, why wouldn't they be? He's a very good player. But they are up and about at the moment, the Crows. You are getting pumped. Yes, Akka. You are getting pumped. And it's only so much time before the balloon pops, mate. You gotta get your skates on ASAP. Yeah, man, should have gone Dawson. Back in the middle we go. Berry tackled without it. Oh, the pressure's getting to the doggies. Bont on the bench. Cody on the bench. You don't want to see either of those guys on the bench at the moment. Oh, Keys wins a hard ball on the ground. Rochelle lets the C's part, and he kicks another one. Oh, go home. Oh, the doggies. The doggies. They had their big special game last week against the Hawks, and they just cannot front up this week. Oh, this is a thumping. Yes, Jonathan, it is ridiculous. The way Rochelle just stood there, stepped back, 3 doggies ran off him, and he just basically standing there kicks the goal. Open goal square. 2 goals Dawson. 2 goals Rochelle. 2 goals Stillthorpe. Another centre clearance coming the way. This time through Berry. He pumps it high and long. A mark. Is it a mark? Not paid to Fogarty. And it's a throw by Rochelle. Oh my God, that could have been disastrous. I was happy with my 3 trades till Dersma West Coast was out. I've gone Walsh, Dersma, and McInerney to Taranto, Parker, and Lake. Well, it's a lot of money in the bank to make trades next week. It's not the end of the world, Travis. It's pretty good. The Crows win the ball back on the outer wing. Drive it forward. Ball hits the deck. Rochelle lowers the eyes with beautiful delivery on the chest for the leading peddler. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, I was having a good night too. Had a nice pizza. Look, I guess at least you had a nice pizza, Akka. At least you had a nice pizza, because there's nothing nice about this game thus far from your perspective. Luke Pedler steps up to the plate from 45, and he splits the middle. Oh, my Jesus. 7 goals straight to 1 goal 1. Look, this game being over at quarter time was not on my bingo card. Let's just say. And pizza? I think you might need to get a HSP now, Akka, or something. Because you need comfort food at the moment. This is quite brutal. Quite brutal here by the Crom. The doggies just can't get their hands on the ball. Back in the middle we go. Kennedy releases Richards. Tackled by Dawson. Gets a kick away, though. It works. Trelaw spends way too long to decide to kick it. Ball is touched off the boot. Play on's the call. Laird. That's pretty desperate nothingness. Richards shows a bit of class. Just bombs it forward towards the pocket. There is absolutely no one within cooey up of this ball. Good pick up there by Cook. Down the line kick is not good. Sanders on Dawson manages to win the pill. Gee, they're playing with some physicality here. Very nice pick up by Croft, but he just bombs it forward. Curtin, courageous. You should have had the shot. Hines, you had to have that shot, Hines. Bro, you were all by yourself. Hines, you were all by yourself. Just a simple, straightforward drop punt. But he didn't have the belief. He handballed it off, which then deferred the pressure. Oh, they are rattled. Rattled. Orkahan has it. D50 tries to lower the eyes and hit up McAndrew. He's successful. Good mark by McAndrew. Is he 49 disposals to 83? The Dogs just can't get their hands on the ball. Peatling robes it beautifully. Dawson, Hawker-Han, all by hands. Laird, he pumps it to a one-on-one. Guess who? Going back with the flight. Courageously was Gallagher. Good tackle there by Selwood. Saved a certain goal. Wowzers. What a tackle on Keys. That was huge. Can the boys lift with that type of effort? West has it a half back. Goes for a risky corridor ball. Berry gets a crucial hand on it. Jordan Dawson waltzes from 60, and that is game over. That is game over. Jordan Dawson, 3 goals in the first quarter. Oh my God, it's game over, lads. Holy shit balls, Batman. Holy shit balls, Batman. Jordan Dawson's got 3. I told you last week, I was saying there are very few players in the comp who can just caress the ball from 60 the way Dawson does. It's ridiculous. He just caresses it beautifully. This is, oh, after the NBA today, I'm not calling game over. Yeah, but NBA and footy are very different sports. Richards tries to bounce the ball. It does not come back to him. His kick to nobody. Worrell, Laird, he releases the handball. This is all great overlap here by the Crows. Saligo's kick, though, wayward. What the hell was that? Hines with the intercept. Plays on. Tries to bomb it inside to the pocket. Who flies? A bunch of Crom. And yet it's a high contact. Norton with the charity free kick. Norton with the charity. The Red Cross. Oh my God. I was joking at first that it was charity Red Cross. Now that I see the replay, it is actually even worse. The pity to give that free kick to the Dogs. And of course, Norton does not kick it. Oh, gee whiz. Miller to Laird. Kicks it up the line. Thrillthorpe can't mark. Kurtzen receives the ball. Drops it. Somehow play on is the call, but it will be a lasso. That was so soft double dummy. I can't believe it. It wasn't for the hand on the shoulder? Oh, I saw the hand on the shoulder. I thought, holy crap, that was soft AF. Up the line they go. Neil Bullen. Peatling. Just bombs it forward. Lets the ball do the bouncing. What a tackle there by Fogarty. Oh, he crunched Buku into the ground. Oh, Jesus. Dawson 60. Philthorpe 40. Berry 40. Oh, insane. McAndrew gets to the front. Wins the tap. Dawson. Can he get to it? He does, but just on the line. I love the NBA till Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley stopped playing. Yeah, I love the NBA until Kobe retired. Kobe was my favorite player growing up. I'm a Laker because of the Shaq and Kobe days. Oh my God, Jordan Dawson wants all the smoke. Jordan Dawson wants everything. Jordan Dawson is looking at the Bulldogs with absolute contempt. He's just looking at them and just going, I spit on you. I have no respect for any of you. The way he's just taking the game on with zero fear, straight down Philthorpe's throat, cheeseburger pockets. You need to go and buy yourself a lottery ticket tonight. Thrillthorpe steps up to the plate. 9 goals. 9 goals, 1. Plays 1 goal, 3. Dawson is on 68. Philthorpe is on 55. It's a quarter time. It's not quarter time yet, actually. It is still not quarter time. There is still every possibility that Dawson can hit up Philthorpe again. How much does Philthorpe cost? $3.39 For Riley Philthorpe, I know who I'm trading in next week. What was his break even? 77? Bro, he's going to beat that by quarter time. He's going to beat his break even of 77 at quarter time. Well, at least it won't be expensive next week. 339. Let's do some bit of projection. So if Philthorpe, oh my God, Rochelle could not pick it up. Bont, is that holding the ball? Oh my God, Bont holding the ball by Rochelle. Rochelle kicks it into the pocket. Looking for Dawson. Oh my God, almost. All right, so if Philthorpe scores 150 tonight, he goes up 30K. Hey, I don't mind that. He's already had his buy. Get around him. I don't mind that. Philthorpe as a cheap final primo. We get around him. Oh, Jesus. Hade's Shade, I have no idea what's happening. All I can tell you is that it's game over. All I can tell you is that on Thursday, the 11th of June, 2026, there was a public execution at Marvel Stadium. And it was the Adelaide Crows absolutely embarrassing and dishonoring the Western Bulldogs, the likes of which, oh my God, Cook is spinning on Riley West, breaking his ankles, and it goes through for a rush behind. Oh my God. This little dance, oh my God. Riley West, just get played, son. Key position players are hard, though. Yeah, of course they're hard, but still, he's cheap, double dummy. He's very cheap. Ed Richards has a bounce, tries to clear defense. He does. It's got to be a free kick to Lewis, and it is. That's got to be 50 because he kicked it away. It is 50. What do we think about Horn Francis versus Hall versus Took? I still like Took the best out of those guys. Horn Francis is an injury fault. Hall has the bad buy. He does love his little spin cookie, the Cookie Monster. Puts it up to a hotspot, but that hotspot was full of crows. Where are the Dogs players? They've all gone home. They're back in the kennel. Philthorpe picks it up. Handball over the head. It works to Peatling. Tries to kick it down the line. Good work here by Gallagher. That's got to be out of bounds, and it is. Oh, my God. This is insane. Oh, my God. Dawson, 71. If Dawson gets 240 Supercoach points, is that a record? I think it would be. Gallagher is the only one right now with run. Out the back, West, grabbed by Millerer. Handball was shite. To Worrell, to Cook. This is a chance here for the Dogs. He's been held without the ball, Sanders. Norton, handball in. Fraser gets the snap away. Holy crap, they needed that. They needed that more. Oh, my God. They needed that more than a hungry person needed water. Oh, freaking, that was insane. Just in the nick of time before the bell, the Dogs kick their second. Alas, they have let their opposition kick 9. And they trail at quarter time by 41 points. Wait, is that touched as well? Paul Cahan claimed he touched it. Is it a touch? Not a touch. Oh, that's charity. That is sympathy there. 264 is the record. Wow. What a start. No, I don't like it, Travis, personally. Apparently, they don't like it either, which is why they're playing terribly. Did anybody see this coming? Did anybody in their wildest dreams see that type of game coming where the Dogs at home at Marvel have been absolutely eviscerated? 9 goals. I did not see that coming. Big J called but Big J definitely did not anticipate 41-point lead at quarter time, did he? That is insane. Poor Acker. Face is numb. 2.4% Dawson VC. Insane. No, he didn't. Shut up, Ra. Joe, is Merritt a dumb decision to have in your team? What, for Supercoach? I would not be training in Merritt because he is not invested in the team anymore. Merritt is there and he's just counting down the days for when this wretched season is over, and so that he can go to the Hawks. So I would not be training in a player who's not living in the moment. If this is what Crow's first quarter is supposed to be, I better book the MCG for September 26th. Now, you aren't playing the Doggies every week. As great as Adelaide have been, you also cannot absolve the Dogs of how bad they have been. Because it really is, to me, as great as Adelaide have been, the Dogs have been that bad. It's horrific. Honestly, the way they all ran off of Rochelle and let him just take that shot on goal all by himself, that is unforgivable. I had a gut feeling with Adelaide. I went with my head picking the Dogs. Yeah. Kennedy was putrid. He was. Trelaw is washed. Agreed. For what, though? His price will have dropped a bunch. Bont, 21. Sanders, 20. Richard, 16. Insane. Cookie Monster, 5. Hawkerhan, 10. McAndrew, 23. I really wish I didn't trade him out now. Worrell, 30. Laird, 35. Peatling, 35. Berry, 41. Rochelle, 47. See how quick they are to drop. See how quick they are to drop Dawson points. Down at 68. He was 71. How bad are the Dogs? Crows are not that good. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, as good as Adelaide have been tonight, a major reason why they have been so good is because the Dogs have been so poor. This is a joint effort by both teams to create this demolition. I don't know what what Bevo is going to say to his charge, to his players at quarter time. Jordan Dawson masterclass, the 3rd highest rated quarter by a player on record. The 3rd highest rated quarter by a player on record. Wow. We are watching history in the making, ladies and gentlemen. Scaling early, they estimate it, and when the score slowed down, the scores. Okay, cool. Got Clayton Oliver and Finn in my team. Yeah, no, those are good trade-ins, Kobe. Time to see if there is a scoring end or not. True. Yeah, see which way the wind blows underneath the roof at Marvel. Oh, God. Yeah, this is brutal. I am in shock. At the same time, it really was an emotionally charged win last week. And we see very often, whenever a team has an emotionally charged win the week prior, they really struggle to back it up the next week. So I probably should have seen this coming. I am very stupid. Like, who has a stirring win the week before and then backs it up the following week? Never happens. So now Bont on Dawson. Should have been like that from the start. Have the two big dogs go head to head. Alrighty. Ball is thrown up. McAndrew wins the tap. Kennedy on Berry. That's a bit more of a realistic matchup. Ball trickles to Ball Ace. Michelini. And ball back to Ball Ace. Bombs out of defense. English with the spoil. But it's a free kick to McAndrew anyway. He gives it to Dawson. Runs away with it. Well done, Rory Lobb. Relieving intercept mark. 100% Akka. 100%. Like, if we didn't have 17 injuries, we would have won against them. And it's so true. When you have an emotionally charged win the week before, it's almost impossible to back it up the week after. Fraser has the top of the 50. Lowers the eyes looking for Norton. He drops it. And that's not going to be a throw. It is. Free kick, Artie Jones. This is how the Dogs definitely would have wanted to start this quarter. Gee, Norton normally swallows those for breakfast. If Cook doesn't bounce back and Retro gets under 70, as well as Sardes with 241 times transit, yeah. Good to whoever you can afford, Travis. The best player that money can buy. Artie Jones, the only forward who has looked likely today, steps up to the plate and he nails it. And he tries to pump up the crowd. He tries to pump up his teammates. He tries to say, if they can kick 9 goals in a quarter, so can we. Artie Jones trying to give his teammates a reason to believe. $35-point margin with heaps of time. Can they make this one another emotionally charged comeback? Yo, if they come back and win this game from here, then Bevo really might be an absolute genius. Dawson tries to fight through the Richards tackle. Bont taken high, not near the free kick. Waitman claimed in a nice strong tackle there by Dawson. So move's been made. Tried to put Waitman on the ball. Bont gets a kick away, but it's partially swallowed by Laird. Good forward pressure. The Bont ends up with it. Check side kick inside forward 50. Norton with the pickup. This is now he who must not be named. Still reckons he's fighting with Sicily from last week. think World Cup soccer starts on Sunday, maybe. But I'm not entirely sure. We'll have a look at it at halftime. Beautiful kick out of defense. And just like that, there's a lot of space here for the Crows to work with. An outnumber. The Neil Bullen kick was not great, though. Oh, that's beautiful by Taylor. Handball way too casual. Bit too relaxed at the moment of the Crows. I can understand why they're relaxed after that domination in the first quarter, but haven't quite switched on yet to start this second term. English. Double tap. But it's taken away by the Crom. Soligo. Pion's the call. Dawson. All the Dogs appealed for a free kick, and they just let Dawson run on his merry. Oh, my God. The Dogs are cooked. Was that Buku Kamis? That is holding the ball. First and foremost, that is holding the ball. But what was Buku Kamis thinking? Buku Kamis was lined up on Fogarty. He ran away and left him by himself. Fogarty steps up to the plate and says, "Thank you very much. I'll kick this goal. Merci beaucoup." Merci beaucoup. Buku Kamis. Oh my God. Look, I get it. There should have been holding the ball, but you can't just all stop to plead with the umpire and just let Jordan mother flipping Dawson, clearly the hottest guy on the field, just waltz away with the pill. And then Buku just runs off his man. Oh, this is a shambolic. Shambolism. Artie Jones tries to work through. Can't pick the ball up. Oh, they're slick. They are slick at the moment, the Crom. Dawson again. Feeds a nice forward handball. Will it sit up for Taylor? Oh, he turned away beautifully. Good control. Berry. High and long into the pocket. Out of bounds for a forward pocket throw in. Matthew Nix is doing everything he can to not laugh. Ball is thrown in. McAndrew taps the ball back. Neil Bullen, he's surely holding. He is. Half-field free kick. Good opportunity here with the Doggies. Fraser with a wobbly ball inside forward 50. Oh my God, Dawson is everywhere. Good pick up there by West. Feeds a handball forward. Fraser. Hines. Pass the Hines, he says. I'll take it from here. Good goal from 50. So you turned down the snap in the first quarter. That was easy as piss. But we'll sink a goal from 52. Hey. Doesn't matter how you get him, as long as you get him. Very important. Joe the commentator. Well, as long as you're having fun. As long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing. If you don't laugh, you cry. Good goal. Great goal by Hines. Jordan Dawson, 83, by the way. Holy shish. Holy shish kebabs. Yes, I'll have some fries with that. Ed Richards tries to will the ball forward. Intercepted by Millerer. He plays on. Forward handball to Hawker Han. Oh, it's a bit of a loopy handball. Opens the door to Fraser. He gathers, releases Ed Richards. Can he steady? Has he run too far? No, he hasn't. He has not run too far at all. Ed Richards. Oh, it's a big time goal. The doggies are on the march. 5-3, 33 to 10-2, 62. Watch out, Joe. The AFL might pick you up soon to be a commentator and a chicken burger. Chicken burger sounds great. But no, they will not pick me up to be a commentator. I don't think I have the voice for a commentator, to be fair. I think my voice is a bit too high-pitched for that. Big time goal. Bloody hell. Can they get another? Richards is lifted this quarter. Where is he? Is he on the bench? I don't see him in the midfield. Oh, man, they got Riley West up instead. There we go. Now Richards has arrived, but it's a free kick to Berry. This to stabilize. Pumps the ball high and long inside forward 50. Dawson with the crumb gives it to Pedler, and Pedler says, just come her down, boys. Just come her down. Bro, that could have been such an easy goal for Jordan Dawson. But rather than kicking the goal himself, Dawson decides, I'm going to give the handball goal assist. And now he's up to 92. Jordan Dawson, 92. Sorry, Acker. I'm trying to give you boys some energy, mate. Andrew is doing good this year. Very impressed with his work. Yeah, McAndrew's been great. Bont releases a backwards handball to Dale. Caulfield releases a forward handball looking for Fraser. That's a shocking handball. Allows Taylor to waltz through. Dance around a couple. The kick out wide, though, no good. Caulfield with the relieving intercept mark. Oh, O'Donnell. He waited for the pill to get to him. Cookie Monster says, no ball for you. And he takes it away and kicks it beautifully into the forward pocket. Oh, Bevo, not happy. Bevo is looking for a hard Bevo, that's for sure. He's looking for maybe whiskey. No rocks, just a neat whiskey, I reckon. At the very least. Well, he'll down a few. He's going to have a big night, vodka. He's going to have a big night on the vodka, perhaps. They are human. They've missed a set shot. Wow. These guys are on steroids. Someone quickly chest them at halftime. Bailey Dale plays on quickly. Beautiful ball outside. Fraser spent it before he had it. Fortunately, has lots of time. Retreats to the Bont. Bont feeds Sanders. Riley Sanders on the outer wing. Absolutely nothing on option, so he has to go back to Rory Lobb. Crows have done very well to man up all the passing lanes. Rory Lobb's ball inside the corridor. All or nothing kick. Ends up with nothing. Saligo releases a handball over the top. Can the Dogs use their numbers? They do. Caulfield. He's going to have to retreat, and he does. Buku Kamis out wide to Dale. Dale with a corridor ball. He was trying to pass the ball to Selwood, who was in La La Land. Absolute La La Land. Had no idea the ball was coming to him. Dale Hines claimed by Dawson. Dawson now gets more points for a tackle. Dawson on track for 200 tonight. AFL Man 2000s, where do you believe Ben King will be next year? At the Suns or not? I think he'll be at the Suns. I reckon he'll stay at the Suns. him having 2-year extensions is a very regular thing, is my understanding. McAndrew gets a clearing kick away. O'Donnell with the pickup. A handball so hot, even Bont couldn't control it. Trelaw wins the ground ball. Everything under pressure. Everything is suffocating. Another turnover. Oh, they are red hot. The Crom, red hot. Pumps it high and long. Pedler with the push out. Free kick, yes, to O'Donnell. O'Donnell's got nothing. Nothing. So he has to kick it high and long down the line. Bont, can he keep it alive? He does for 10 meters. Throw in. Bont looks cooked. Bont is their best scorer on 37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players above him for the Crom. This is a very solid, stable defense, held up beautifully here by the Crom. Got the ball in Worrell's hands in the back pocket. Kicks it up towards the wing. Fogarty tries to tap it forward. Buderick again. The fumbles. The fumbles are killing them. The deferred pressure, the implied pressure is absolutely suffocating them. And nice sucker. Gets it all the way into the forward pocket. And the Crom have another chance to kick a goal from this. Bont is about to rage quit and leave because Adelaide is too good and he wants to go to bed. I love that. Trelaw on 2 disposals. Thilthorpe pushes his man off the ball. Oh, penalised for that push. Croft receives the charity free, but the kick is not good. Oh, almost cut off. Very lucky. Artie Jones, that's Panama. It's going to be. Yes, it is. Artie Jones, good boy. 45-degree kick. Now what? Wow, I have never seen the Dogs play like Essendon before. All of these lateral backwards kicks. Oh my God. Caulfield drops the mark and he is claimed. Bailey Dale, why did you decide to absolutely bullet past the ball to him? Now, he should have taken it, but holy crap, they are a broken team at the moment. Saligo, well done there, Buderick. Very nice. Sanders hooks it round the corner. Berry, oh, great control. Gets the kick away. Saligo, he didn't take the ball, but did well to apply some pressure. Caulfield, another fumble. He just keeps coughing it up. True to name. You dress like candy, you play like candy. What does that even mean? What does it even mean? Luke Beveridge is looking very angry. Everyone get out the room, gonna start throwing stuff at the glass. He might start breaking the glass himself and climbing out. King Kong style. Hines tries to go with the fend. Somehow dispose of the ball. Richards turns around, bombs it. Who's going to receive it? Nobody. Good tackle there by West. Trelaw, disposal number 3. Lowers the eyes. Tries to hit up Artie Jones. Richards, Jones, Worrell. Spun without it. Can they force something here? Sanders, Richards, Berry, Rochelle. Oh, the Crows are too good tonight. The Crows are, oh, jeez, Cook, way too nonchalant. Curtin, he steps around his man, and he sticks his foot into it looking for Keys. Drops what he otherwise normally would have taken. And he's holding the ball. Now they're playing way too Hollywood style. The Crows know they're good. The Crows know they've won. They're just playing with their food now. I'm so embarrassed Hawthorn lost to this last week. Hawthorn be lucky to finish in the top 4. Kahan sends the ball forward. Ball hits the deck. Keys, he's hungry for a goal. Left foot centering ball to no one. Godzilla breaking up the glass. That's what I'm thinking, man. I think he's that pissed. Hello, 652 TTY. Worrell with the fend, but turns the ball over. Stranger danger. No, it's good to see some new people. Welcome, new people. Eric Luzuriaga, welcome. Luzuriaga, Bulldogs win by 6. Are you a time traveler, my friend? If the Bulldogs win by 6, I don't know what I'd do. If the Bulldogs win tonight by 6, I will buy a Western Bulldogs something from the Western Bulldogs store online. Here, live on the stream. If the Bulldogs win by 6, I will do that. Back to the past instead of the future. Yeah. Exactly. Thilthorpe tackled off the pill. O'Donnell gets a kick away. Ball bounces. Hawkahan pressured off it. Oh, just pure pressure. Constant pressure. Suffocation. Oh, they're claustrophobic, I think, at the moment, the doggies. Six goals is certainly doable. For a whole half of football, it's very doable. But it just doesn't look likely. Buderick, he's too quick for his own good. He just can't control the pill. He's too zippy. He's operating on a different frame rate. Like, the ball's there, but he's just so fast that he just, like, his hands are operating at a different speed to his brain. Selwood claimed. Oh, lucky. That's them to kick. Piss off. That's them to kick. Oh, lucky bugger. You lucky bugger. Oh, that was a kick, was it? All right, I see you. Oh, Rochelle with the snot. Oh, that was disgusting, Rochelle. Bro, keep that in your nose, man. Oh, Jesus. This is risky. Lucky the free kicks are coming in hot. The free kicks are coming through. Very, very needed by the Dogs. He's going to spread out the other players, mate. That's disgusting. The way it was all long and droopy, almost cartoon style. Kennedy hits up English. Did Big J end up VCing Bontempelli? Do we know? Hines. Richards. He just bombs the ball. West jumps early. Unrealistic attempt. Free kick, Worrell. Did he wipe the snot on Selwood jumper? No, I don't think he did. Players probably saying, get away, you dirty. Maybe not dirty, but maybe they're saying like he's a sick bastard. Get away from me. Don't get me sick, mate. I don't play with gastro or the flu. Well, they've done well here, the Dogs. It's been a minute since the last goal has been kicked. Pedler might have done a hammy. This could be what the doctor ordered here for the dogs. Hello, Maltesing. Hope you're doing well. Just got home. You VC Dawson. I'm so happy for you. He is on absolute fire. If you look closely, you can see smoke coming off him everywhere he runs. He's suckers the ball forward, just continues that surge mentality. Rochelle fades it back. Dawson's tracking this ball. Is that deemed a high? No, it's not. Dawson can do no wrong today. Cook. Holland. Oh, look at that. Hollywood handball. Neil Bullen puts the moves on Gallagher. Back to Neil Bullen. He's directing Keys where to go. Big J has Holmes VC. Oh, okay. I hate people and sneezing and spreading diseases near you. Had some Asian kid the other day sneezing, wasn't even covering his mouth. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah. Oh, if you're sneezing without even covering, that's just appalling. Oh my God, Jordan Dawson can do no wrong tonight. Everything Jordan Dawson touches turns to absolute gold. Honestly, Jordan Dawson. Holy crapola, he is on. Kennedy hits up Cody Waitman. Cody Waitman turns around quickly, plays on, looking for Croft. He doesn't mark, but he doesn't give up on the play. Norton did. His man beats him to the pill and runs away with it, kicks it out wide. Ball hits the deck. Caulfield, Buku Kamis. He had someone short, doesn't go there. Instead goes to Norton, plays for the free. Look at that! Harlem Globetrotters by Riley West somehow did the loop behind the back. An open opportunity here for the Dogs. Can he convert? No, Gallagher cannot. Norton played for the free. Check this out here from Riley West. Mate, that was very impressive. Under pressure. Under pressure. That's a good kick there by Dale. It's up Riley West. Under pressure. Kick into the pocket. Looking for Norton. That's how you play. That's how you kick. But he's hemmed up on the boundary. This will be a very, very difficult goal to kick. Dawson has turned up. Dawson, you are gold. Norton on the left. Coming back. It's coming back. And it's a behind. It's a behind. Dawson has it. Dawson has it. Of course he does. Dawson's going 200 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Why did I not trade in Dawson? Guess who has it now? Dawson. Oh my God. This is not Adelaide versus the Dogs. This is Dawson versus the Dogs. Where's Mark? Someone put $50 on the Doggies right now, even by 6. Can you give Thriller a spray and tell him to lift? I could. But I want this to be a closer game. Marcus Bontempelli here is all over the place. Yeah, it's indicative of his feelings. There you go. Thrillthorpe, soccer's off the ground. Saligo, soccer's off the ground himself. They're trying to play World Cup soccer. No goal there. Oh, Bontempelli picks it up. Is that a throw? Keys. He has locked this game up and thrown himself into the Pacific Ocean. This game is over. The Bont has been very bad today. Has been unable to do anything, really. This is probably the Bont's worst game I have ever seen. I think I can be pretty confident in saying I don't think I've ever seen a game where Bontempelli has been this ineffective for the entire game. "19 seconds to the half. He looks shit. Dawson with the clearance. High ball. Gallagher gets to it first. To Buku. Back to Gallagher. Drops it short. This is Ed Richards. He plays on. He's trying to encourage Caulfield to run. But it is half time. What an emphatic half by the Crows. They are up by 40. By 5:35 for the Dogs. 12-3, 75 for the Crom. You know shit is bad for the Dogs when Nick Caulfield is leading the way from a Supercoach perspective. Caulfield to halftime is the number one dog. Meanwhile, Jordan Dawson at halftime, 112. Halftime. Not full time, not 3/4 time, halftime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some fun because this game has not been fun at all. Not fun at all. I have not done a 23-0 today. Let's do a 23-0 today. You can end the stream if you want. I sort of do want to end the stream because this is quite pathetic. But let's start a 23-0. Maybe we can have some fun with this. Jordan Dawson is $15 for the Brownlow. That's pretty good odds. That's not too bad. So, Port Adelaide 2010s, that's a bad era for Port Adelaide. Jesus. Let's change the club. North 2010s. It's probably Todd Goldstein in the ruck for that one. Gold Coast 2020s. No. Give me. I want Gaz. Gary Ablett, thank you. Hall of Famer. Brisbane 1990s. Give me Michael Voss in the utility. Rio 2000s. Oh, no. Oh. Am I really going Pavlich? Bloody hell. This sucks. Oh, well, we'll just go Pav in defense. This is not going to be a 23-0 team, unfortunately. Melbourne 2020s. Oh, Gorn would have been great. Oh well, I guess it's Christian Petrarca in the forward line. This is not a great one. Yeah, 21 and 2. That's a tough one. Yeah, Luke Jackson for the Brownlow is also an interesting one. I think he was paying $34. Well, let's try it again. The door starting open for no reason. Absolutely scared me. I think it's a ghost of the wind, lol. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. We had some tough ones there. Collingwood 2010s. Look, I think a good ruck is pretty hard to find. We'll go Brody Grundy in the ruck. North 1990s. Thank you, Wayne Carey. Thank you very much. The Duck. Western Bulldogs 2000s. Interesting era. Western Bulldogs 2000s. I don't really want anybody from this team. Give me Essendon. Woody, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Oh, yep, I'm happy with Chris Judd. Yeah, gotta be Chris Judd. Did you see they completed Sagrada Familia in Barcelona? I'm winning the work for team by 5. Wow, Travis, you just cruising to victory, mate. UWS 2020s. What the hell is this? Why am I getting such? Why am I getting? Can't even change the club. Look, I know Sam Taylor is an amazing defender, but it's probably not even worth it. Stuff at Whitfield. This is no good. Who's my utility? My utility. Fremantle 2000s. This is the worst, man. I'm just gonna get Pap stuff this shit. This is gonna be 20. What? This team was 22 and 1. Excuse me? Why? Probably because of Wayne Carey. Let's be real. Ooh. Largest unfinished Catholic church in the world. But you're telling me it's finished now? They completed it. Wow. Pope Leo leads Mass at Sagrada Familia in Barcelona after 144 years. Holy crap, that's a very slow project. Look at all the fireworks. The tallest church in the world. It doesn't even fit in the bloody photo. That's how tall it is. Whoa. Wow. Oh, they're what they're sitting up here? I assume this is maybe the choir? Wow. Yeah, that is tall AF. Jesus. How do I turn off the sound? Wow. That is very cool. Very, very cool. I have never been to Spain, but definitely something that I will look at when I go. Hopefully, if I ever do it. Happy with the trade so far. Jordan Clark and Jacques to Dawson. Oh, you traded in Dawson this week. Well done, Aaron. G'day, playlist guy. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much, Akka. That was very nice. That is amazing. All right, let's try this again. Why am I getting Port Adelaide 2010s? Look, what is this? Oh, slipping Jimmy. VC Dawson, you lucky bugger. Well done. Very, very good. This is the, seriously, Port Adelaide 2010s. Give me a different club in the 2010s. Oh, yes, Dusty. Thank you. I'll go Dusty with that one. Thank you very much. Had Dawson as my VC. Oh, I swear, every person who VC Dawson is in this chat. This is insane. Melbourne 2000s. Into European religious. The game hates you. The game actually hates me today. It is incredible. Gaudi's a genius. The home and gardens he designed and built out of this world. I assume you've been there, Maltesing. Been to European religious architecture. Avignon is great. All right, I will definitely keep that in mind. I swear, I need Jesus with how this game is treating me today. Am I really going Adam Uze? Surely not. Can you give me a different era of Melbourne? Can you give me Max Gawn instead? Yes, Gawn. All right, we're making it work. Dusty and Gawn. This is a good start. Ooh, West Coast. Glenn Yakovich was great as a defender as well. It's probably Peter Matera. Young Ben Cousins. But he was too young at this point. Fraser Gary. Oh, no. This is a tough one. Welcome to the Jordan Dawson Show. Absolutely, Rob. Italy is amazing too. Haven't been. As much as the game has felt like a blowout, I reckon the Dogs can win it if they turn it around. Crows haven't done enough to put them away properly. Correct. It's 40 points to halftime. Look, you got to admit, though, that the odds really are stacked against them, being down 40 points. To come back from 40 points would be an absolute gargantuan effort and would really require the Crom to really choke it. Fight instead of Dawson. Well, at least you have Dawson. He's 113 already. I know. It's insane. You'll have stay with a good friend in Barcelona next to the Picasso Museum. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely on the to-do list, Maltesing. Definitely on the to-do list. Okay, I'll just go Peter Matera. Stuff it. St. Kerr 2000s. Goddard. Stuff it. This game hates me today. What are these? What are these? Damn, 22-1 still, not too bad. Zero chance dogs come back, they have no heart. I want to go to haunted places in America. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Would require New York Knicks like game. I know, it would be insane. So what ended up happening with the NBA today? So the Knicks are 107 to 106. Gee, the Spurs had a good start. They were up by 19 plus 8. They're up by 25. They gave up a 25-point lead at halftime. Well, sorry, Flash. That's pretty bad. Worst day of my life. Well, I can understand that. That is horrific. I turned it off. Oh no! I turned it off. Oh, you know that's bad. That's like celebrate. That's like that. What was his name? Jordan Russell, who shot the ball, turned it around, was celebrating the three, but it ended up bouncing out. Oh no! Horsey, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. The horse, mate. It's been a while, my friend. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Biggest comeback in the finals game ever. 29 points. Gee whiz. Ay, caramba. Hopefully we get a better run this time, man. I need a better run. This is insane. I've had such horrific luck. I don't know what I did to this game, Kobe. You are right. I am getting crucified here. Sorry for not using a better word. Up the Dons. Up the Plains. Mate, Heard is coming back. Kidding. No, I'm just so happy that Sharp is back in. I'm just so happy that Sharp is back. Ridley's back. The rebuild is in full swing. Can't wait to trade out Merritt. Can't wait to trade out. Oh, it was Nick Young. Sorry, thank you, Rob. It was Nick Young. Can't wait to trade out Merritt. Maybe get some picks. Hopefully we get some assistance packages. Maybe we can bring in Jed Walter. Not Jed Walter. Walter Reed. Jed Walter. Yeah, Jed Walter. Walter Reed. What the fuck was Walter Reed? Has any club wasted a superstar's prime in the Dogs with Bond? Probably not. Probably not. Why trading up Merritt? He's the GOAT. Nah, his heart's not in it anymore, man. He wanted to go out. He wanted to leave, and now look at him. He's playing soulless football, bro. He's got to go. He's got to go. Alrighty, so West 2010s. Is Jezza Cameron in the forward line? Probably Jezza as a forward, I think. Hope Hawthorne don't get Merritt. Apparently, you guys are still very much in love with each other. Bang. We freaking summoned him, guys. We summoned him. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's pick Zach Merritt. Did you see the article that Welsh prefers Solomon? I don't think Dean Solomon's putting his hands up, to be honest. Putting his hand up for the job. Doggies 2000s. Merritt is the GOAT for a reason. He can play at ruck and put a big ton. Of course he can. Honestly, why am I getting such nothing? Change club. Geelong 2000s? Gary Ablett. Yes. All right, Gary Ablett. All right, now we're sort of stuck. We need a ruck and a defender. What have I done to this game today? Yes, and Parish Kobe. I agree. 100% you'd rather Butters. But Richmond are offering him the Godfather deal, bro. 18 million? Are you kidding me? How do you say no to that? Bro, what have I done to this game? I'm getting seriously killed here. How is this a 22-1 team? Are you kidding me? This is a 22-1 team. Wow. He's not going to Richmond. Look, he's going to the doggies. We know he's going to the doggies, but Richmond have surely Richmond. You got to consider it though. If someone's offering you $18 million over 8 years, you've got to consider it. You'd be crazy not to. Hire for coach Dusty Fletcher. Lloyd for Dustin Fletcher for defense, Lloyd for the forward, and Solomon for development. Oh, geez, that's just old estimate, isn't it? And where does Sheedy come into all this? Game is back on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I needed to know that. Well done, Kobe. You're a star. Let's see. Is there any hope? Nah, there's no hope. The Crows have already kicked the goal. It's only been 1 minute. The Crows have already kicked the goal. I love Taylor. He's a beautiful player. Kicks it into the pocket to Fogarty. That's going to be paid a mark. No, it's not. Phil Thorpe. Ball ace. Intercept mark. Sends it back to Worrell. Kicks it further away. This is now Cook. Guys, am I allowed to stop watching and just do 23-0? McAndrew. Solid mark. Players on immediately. Keys. Kicks are high and long. Terrible kick. Marked by Lob. Buderick. Kennedy. Tries to get over the top to Artie Jones. Ball ace. Does well to defend it. Thanks, Maltesing. Thank you, Flash. Thank you, Kobe. This game sucks. I'm sorry. This game is just ass. I thought this was going to be one of those really close games. Arm wrest. It's just this is nothing. This is just pathetic. This is soulless. This is soulless behavior here by the Dogs. Absolutely soulless. They have not fronted up for 1 second. The Crows came in, and the Crows were like, "We are coming to win." The Crows came to win. They came to play. These guys, no. La La Land holidays. Waiting for their bye. Pathetic. I'm done with this. You don't deserve my time. I'm sorry. Ridiculous. You can play the 23 grand final if you want. No. I'm not going to do that. We're going to do a Gridley, and I want to get a 23-0 team. Essendon 1990s. Jeez. We'll be closer. I anticipate Geelong to win that game comfortably tomorrow. I thought Geelong would do it, but it has to be closer than this, because this is just embarrassing. This game, so it's got to be closer. Hello, Initiator. How are you, mate? Who would I go for? This is the 1990s. Paul Stammen in the ruck was pretty good. That was Alessio. That was Madden. A lot of good rucks to choose from. Yeah, this game is embarrassing. I've actually stopped watching it, Initiator. Maybe like a minute before you came in. I've deserted that game. That game is just Scheisenhausen. It's pathetic. I'll go Lloydie in the full forward. How about that? I don't know how to play Minecraft. Adelaide 2010s? It's probably Dangerfield, no? Hawks 2000s. Maybe Luke Hodge in defense? Oh, no. Lance Franklin. You know what? We're going to go risky. We're going to go Buddy in the utility. Oh, my God. North 2020s. Are you kidding me? Wait. Ruck. Sherry. Sherry in the ruck. All right. I need a defender. West Coast 2000s. Wirapunda? Can't be. Oh, no. All right, give me a different club. Brisbane 2000s. Maybe Lappin? Was he not defensive mid? No, he wasn't. Lepic. Mel Michael. Right, let me change the... Is there a... Could, if it is 2020s, could end up getting Harris Andrews. Come on. 2020s. 2020s, let's go. Harris Andrew, where are you? This is a pretty good team. This is a pretty good team, I reckon. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with this team? 19-4. Are you effing kidding me? Where did this team go wrong? Where did this team go wrong? Welcome to Joe's Gaming Channel. Where does... You tell me, Matthew Lloyd key forward, Danger? You got Matthew Lloyd and Lance Franklin. Patrick Dangerfield receiving taps from Tristan Sherry, and you've got Harris Andrews in defense. Are you kidding me? This is a 19-4 team. Pathetic. Joe's Gaming Channel. Joe plays the game, so you don't have to. Oh, I am actually kind of disgusted by this. What? Brisbane 2010s. Steph Martin was a pretty decent ruck. Let's try and go ruck. Hawthorn 2000s. Let's go Buddy in the forward line. Thank you. Sydney 2020s. This is tough. Maybe Heaney? This is the 1990s. Gav Wanganeen. Oh, Dustin Fletcher. Hall of Famer. The North 2020s? Nah. Give me a different era. I need the duck. Give me the duck. Yeah, the duck. Got the duck. 18-5. How are we getting worse? How are we getting worse, ladies and gentlemen? I'm confused. St. Kilda 2020s. There's no one good. Sorry. There are good players, but give me a different era. All right, I like Lenny Hayes. This is tough, bro. Why? I'm getting killed with this. Lenny Hayes is pretty good. Gold Coast 2020s. Can't even change the era now to get. This is abysmal. This is abysmal. Rio 2010s? Give me a different club. Melbourne 2010s! Frick, I don't give a shit. Gone. Gone in the utility. Oh, this is insane. In the membrane. Sydney 1990s. Lock it. Lock it in, Eddie. Oh, this is trash. Carlton 2020s. A Carlton defender. Well, it has to be Wiedering. This is going to be 2-6. 18-5. This is. For some reason, in me watching the Western Bulldogs play tonight, their shitness has affected the bloody lottery here on 23-0. What are these? What is this? 3 in a row of 22-1. I'm not even close. Bloody Lance Franklin. Let's try it. It's ineffective. Adelaide 1990s. It's got to be Risciuto. Surely it's Risciuto. Gold Coast 2010s. It's got to be Gaz. Okay. Okay. Richmond 2000s. I need a ruck and a defender. This is not good. Give me a different club. Goddard? In defense? Maybe? I need a good ruckman. Hawthorn 2010s. In what era did Hawthorn have a good ruckman? Paul Salmon. 21-2. This is so bad. This is so bad. Adelaide 2020s. No one's got any awards. I don't want to pick any of these guys. Give me a different club. Actually, no. Adelaide have good players in the past. Give me a different era. 2010s. All right, it's got to be Dangerfield. Geelong 2000s. Gary Ablett. Thank you. Hawthorn 90s? It's got to be Dunstall. Sydney 2020s. No, give me a different. I can't change the era. Give me Melbourne. Melbourne. Kieran Briggs. Who do you want for the ruck, guys? Kieran Briggs, Matt Flynn, or Shane Mumford? Oh my God. I am getting destroyed. Bulldogs 90s. I have never heard of Scott Wind before. Heard of Luke Darcy, obviously. Bro, this is abysmal. Somehow this is the 21-2 team. Probably because of Gary Ablett and Dunstall. Oh my God. Shane Mumford. All right. This is how we start it now. All right, here we go. Simon Black. I like Simon Black. Come on. Believe. Have some positivity. Dusty Martin. Yes. 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 Come on. Believe. Paul Roos. Yes. Oh, this is it. It's finally happened. Finally. Hawthorn 2020s. No. Give me a different era of Hawthorn. 2010s. It's probably Luke Hodge. Okay. I need a good ruckman. Can't even look. Why do I keep getting Sydney 2020s? Wait a second. Grundy. Well, that works. Woody. 23-0 first time. Well done. But what's wrong with this team? What's wrong with this team? Why is this not even a 22-1? Why is this 20-3? Where does this go wrong? I've done it before. I've done this before. Whoops, not that one. Twitter. And I have shared. So this got 23-0. Okay. With Max Gawn, Paul Roos, Chris Judd, Toby Green, and Nathan Buckley. Okay. I got 23-0 with this team. Okay. And then I did, look at this. Rory Laird, Jeremy Cameron, Jim Steins, Chris Judd, Lance Franklin. This got 23-0. With Rory Laird in the team. And yet you're telling me that this team is not a 23-0 team either. Is not one. What? Tom Stewart, Jonathan Brown, Dane Cox, Dane Swan, and Lockett. What was that other fantasy league people were doing? What other fantasy league? I have no idea what you're talking about. What other fantasy league? I can't believe it. This is not a. I can't believe it. Wayne Carey for sure. Port 2010? Just the worst era of Port. Change club. Hey, Nat Fyfe, two-time Brownlow medalist. Richmond 2000s. Change the era. Give me Dusty. Yeah, Dusty. Dusty. West Coast 2000s. That is a Dean Cox ruckman. Oh, please tell me this works. Defender. A Port defender in the 2010s. Kane Corns? Oh my god. All right, Kane Corns to tag somebody. You're telling me this team is better than the previous team? Nah, this game is rigged, bro. Waitman goal, now tried by 33. Oh, okay. Hey, all right. Let me get that screen going again. There was one launch that day? I'm not sure, bro. I arrived late. All right. I'm back into this. 33 points. High kick down the line. Lob cannot successfully spoil. Mark by McAndrew. Big time mark. 11 contested marks to 0. Ball hits the deck. Keys gets the handball away. Taylor, he gets a further handball to Hawker Han, who slips. Free kick to Taylor. That is a soft free kick, umpire. You can't be paying that holding the man. What? He tackled him to ground. Nah, that's a bad call. That is a terrible call. I agree, Aka. That is bullshit. Oh, and Taylor converts. Nah, that's bullshit. Back out to 39. I'm just going to turn it off then. Travis? I'm just going to suffer in silence here. Dusty. Vossi. Who do I go for? Rashudo or McLeod? Oh. That'd have to be in my utility. Who would I go for? Rashudo or McLeod? On the bike for 20 minutes, the useless prick. Yeah, he's paid to be a footballer, but he just sits on his cycle. I'll go Rashudo. West Coast 2010s. Dean Cox in the ruck. Sydney 2000s. You star. Nope. Give me a better club. Collingwood defender. They don't exist. Heath Shaw, maybe. And 3. Dawson on 134. Yeah, Dawson's killing it, man. Brisbane 2000, Simon Black. Or do I go Jonathan Brown? You know what? I'll go Jonathan Brown because you're more likely to find midfielders than forwards, I reckon. Give me a different club. Nick Dacos. West Coast 1990s. Probably Peter McTiernan. Change the era. Can you give me Dean Cox? Would I rather... I wanted 2000s, not 2010s. Ah, you've killed me. You have killed me. Hawthorn 90s. Dunstall? Say you're more likely to get midfielders. I've got bloody Jonathan Brown and Dunstall. Freaking hell. I'm again stuck with Weedery. 20-3. Great. And for the 90s, yeah. Port Adelaide 1990s. Gav Wanganeen's a gun. I reckon go Gav Wanganeen for defense. What a Brownlow. St Kilda 2020s. Stop it. Stop giving me teams. 2010. How about Nick Rewalt as a forward? Adelaide 2020s. Hey, Gorney. I've got no more spins left. I'm stuck with what I got. North 2000s. Oh, my Jesus. Boomer Harvey. What? This is insane. Off on 2020s. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I am getting destroyed. Destroyed. I can't believe this. Western Bulldogs 2000s. I don't want anyone from the Western Bulldogs 2000s. Scott West, probably. Akamanis. Sure. Akamanis, just for you, mate. Brisbane 2020s. It's got to be Harris Andrews in defense, surely. Unless it's Lockie Neal's a two-time Brownlow medalist. Bring the meme team. Dangerfield in the utility. This isn't. Oh, Travis, you're lucky boy. Sydney 1990s. Give me a different era. Give me Brodie Grundy. 2010s? What about defense? Heath Grundy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is the worst run, bro. (21-2). Dawson 150. Dawson 150. I'm about to rage at this game. Bro, Kobe, Rage has left me, Kobe. I am no longer angry. I am numb. I actually cannot believe how bad this has been. North Melbourne 2020s. No one's got any accomplishments to their name. Thank you. Wayne Carey. Please, Jesus. Adelaide 2000s. Three-quarter time, Dawson on 150. I know what a beast. Who do I get? Is it Andrew McLeod or Mark Rashuto? I never know. Who is the more storied player? What were Andrew McLeod's achievements? Andrew McLeod, two-time AFL Premiership player, two Norm Smiths, Lee Matthews, 5 times All-Australian. Okay, let me compare that to Mark Rashuto. So, he's an 8-time All-Australian. Whereas McLeod was a 5-time. Only 1-time Premiership player. McLeod's a 2-time. McLeod is in the Hall of Fame. Is Rashuto not in the Hall of Fame? There he is. Okay, there he is. I was about to say, what the hell? Three-time Malcolm Blight medal. 5 times Australian. 2 Norm Smiths. All right, I think maybe it's Andrew McLeod. Gary Ablett. We have the Son of God in our team. Carlton 2020s. Are you kidding me? Please give me Melbourne. I need a good ruck. Geelong 2010s. Am I actually going freaking Brad Ottens? Mark Blickstaffs. Reese Stanley. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. The times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I'm inclined, bum, 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 to believe it never was. Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. No. Look at the rage quit crew. What a bad night. This night is abysmal. Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Am I really freaking picking Dane mother flipping Zorko in my midfield position? Freaking Jaron Geary. Jaron Geary? Really? Sam Gilbert. They're somehow getting worse. Oh, we're halfway there. 2020s West Coast. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Oh, baby. Yeah, Dale Kickett. Fremantle 1990s. Where would you rather be in the 1990s than Fremantle? Where else would you rather be? Bloody hell, this is the worst night ever. Why am I going live? This is pathetic. Darren Buick, Michael Long, Mark McCurry, Jimmy Hurd. You know what? Freaking bring back Hurdy. I don't give a shit anymore. Collingwood 2010s? Let's go Dane Swan. Stuff this shit. Bro, what happened? I know. This is the karma. I'm getting the worst karma in the world. Fremantle 2000s. Where would you rather be? Let's have Pavlich in defense. Why not? Let's have a Matthew Pavlich in defense. Hawks 1990s. Dunstall. Let's just do this. Who gives a crap? Who cares? Wow, 21-2. That's the best thing that we've had in a long time. 21-2. As if you didn't pick Fletcher, I don't even care anymore. I need a messiah. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. Here in the center balance, we collectively lose our sanity, so you don't have to. Agreed. Luke Jackson, he won a premiership. Hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be back. Got to be fresh from the bank. Modra! Godra! Let's do it. I need a hero. For a hero. Essendon 2010s. Job, the Brownlow medalist, deep in the pocket. That's game. North 2010s. Any good defenders for North Melbourne? Scott Thompson used to be pretty good. Let's change the club. Stuff this. This is insane. Carlton in the 2010s. Did they have any good defenders? Cade Simpson was a pretty good defender, sure. Let's change era though. Come on, give me Silvani. Thank the Lord. Thank Jesus. We're somehow getting worse. Poet! Poet! I need help. Poet, I need help. I've lost my sanity. I started to watch this game because I hoped this game would be good. It very quickly went to crap. And I thought, you know what? Let's have some fun and play this. And I have had just about the worst luck ever. Poet, you need to save our day, bro. You need to save my day. I'm not going to have Melbourne 2000s. Let's change the club. Give me Essendon. Look, West Coast is good too because Chris Judd is a stud. So let's do Chris Judd. GWS in the 2020s. Look, Toby Green. Look, I got a 23-0 with Toby Green in my team. Where is he? And with Chris Judd. You know what? Let's try and bring back this game. Toby Green. In my forward line. Rio 2010s. Fife. Fife is life. Paul Roos in defense. All right, need a ruck. Gold Coast 2010s. Oh, could have got Gary Ablett. The little master. Instead, the Charlie Dixon. No. Peter Wright. No, come on. No, they've never had any better. They've never had good rucks. This is the best they've ever had. Long, long time ago, I can still remember the music making so. February made me shiver. The red paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. But something touched me deep inside. The music died. They were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Time was straight to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Thanks, Kobe. This is the day I'm gonna die. Who let me down? Who let me down? Who let me down in this team? Huh? Where did I lose it? Seriously. Seriously, where did I lose it? Goldie, Black, Dacos, Silvani, Lockett. Is it Goldie? Because he never won anything? He's just got the most tap outs of all time. That's all. Nothing big. Carlton. 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 Son of God. Please. Lenny Hayes is pretty good. And there is no era. Wait, there is. It's just utility. It's utility. Please. Give me an earlier era where I can get the GOAT forward. Shit. It's not Lockett. Ah. This is not going to be a 23-0 team. This is not a 23-0 team. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows the sorrow. It's all on this one. All they had to do was give me the role one forward so that I could get Lockett. Instead, he gave me one back. Top 4 commentators and the 4 worst. Dennis Committee, number 1. Used to hate Bruce, but now I have a lot more of an appreciation for him. Don't mind. I like Hutto's commentary. I like Hill, the one who sounds like he's commentating on the horse races. Who do I hate? Obviously Underwood. Obviously. BT when he's on TV. I hate TV BT. And I hate TV JB as well. Brayshaw sucks on TV. When he's on the radio, JB's a lot better. But when he's on TV, oh my God, he's the worst. And I don't like Jared Waitley. He thinks the arrogance of the man, he honestly thinks he is the smartest guy in the world. I think he genuinely believes that he is the smartest man to have ever graced God's green earth. Plus, he goes for Geelong, the pompous prick. Great. Now we're just holding out for a bloody ruckman. And alas, they do not have one. How is this team better than a bunch of other teams that I've made previously? GWS 2020s. Can't even get Jeremy Cameron. What's the score? 51 points. Dawson 168. Bont somehow an 80. Okay, sure. Geelong, oh. I think I have to go for the defender. Good defenders are hard to come by. BT is meowing tonight and talking about manicures. Piss off. Are you serious, Craze Fit? Oh my God. Lock it. Lock him in, Eddie. Oh my God. BT is on drugs, I swear. Give me a Chris Judd. Chris Judd in the mids. I hate relying on Ruckman to come through for me. Change the era. You got to give me Dean Cox. Please, game. Thank God. Are you kidding me? How? 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 How is this team a 21-2 team? Can someone explain that to me? How is this team 21-2? Not even 22-1. 21-2. How? There's really not much to talk about. True, Flash. They can't just pull out a game of 23-0 mid-game. True. My most hated team isn't Geelong anymore. It's the Hawks. Well, welcome aboard, mate. Bruce, Dennis, Sandy Roberts was good, and Rex Hunt was good. Worst, oh yeah, King is not even not mentioning the name BT. And Tony Shaw. I don't think I really heard too much of Tony Shaw. Luke Kennedy gets the ball. He says meow. Oh wow. Wow. What's his justification for that? Is he calling him a pussycat? 8,805 coaches traded in Dawson this week, and they are very happy people. I'm sure they are and I'm very happy for their happiness. I am very happy for their happiness. And I pray that they continue to flourish. Cripps is a 2. Cripps won Brownlows. Oh, the worst. Jim Stein's in the ruck, sure. Tim English is down. I repeat, Tim English is down. Oh, Lloydie. Yes, Lloyd. Matthew Lloyd, key forward. Doggies 2010? It's probably the Bont, no? This is a pretty cool team. Defender. West Coast 2000s. Darren Glass. Who was a good defender in the 2000s? Maybe Fletch. Essendon. Hey, Hodge. Hodge is great. Hodge is good. Please. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Give me a different club. Come on. Essendon. North. Kill me. Freaking Boomer. Stuff it. Oh, defender. Come on. Hey. You're telling me now, defender, Alex Rance. Surely Rance. Nah. Guys, I give up. Sorry. This has been quite an abysmal evening. Nothing has worked. The game sucked. I've been absolutely killed by this. My day is ruined. Was it? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. What was that? Was that the meme? Was that the meme? This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna freaking try and how until end of the quarter. Maybe 5 minutes. Dawson 174, pretty good. I keep getting the Bulldogs in 2000s. Give me Essendon 2000, please. Oh, Gary Ablett's nice. But then again, defenders are always impossible to receive. Let's go Scarlet. So now I can have a free reign at anything. West Coast 2010s. Give me a better era of West Coast. Please not 2020s. Of course I get the 2020s West Coast. Of course. Oh, Lord. They weren't they, Flash? They let us down big time, man. I don't know what we did to deserve this. Is Berry a nice pod to bring in? Could very well be. People traded Berry out, and now they're really ruining that decision. Why did traded out McAndrew? 80? I wish I didn't trade out McAndrew. I'm annoyed at that. I'm very annoyed at that. This has been a horrific night all around. I am very disappointed with tonight. I wish I can go back in time and do something different with tonight. Freo versus Geelong on Thursday. That will be a great game. That will be a ripping game. Freo and Geelong. Where is that being played? If I had $1 for every time Western Bulldogs 2000s came up, I wouldn't have to work anymore. Freo 2010s. 2020s. Freo 2020s. What is this? Essendon 2020s. What is this? I had a dream the other night about how I only get one life. Woke me up right after 2. Stayed awake and stared at you, so I wouldn't lose my mind. Now I had the week that came from hell, and yes, I know you can tell. What I'm trying to say, honey, don't you be afraid. We got nothing, we got us. And if we only die once, I die. You've got something I need in this world full of people. There's one killing me. Die once, I wanna die. You. This is the worst thing in the world. 57 points in the end. Jordan Dawson, 180 points. What a star. Berry, 121. Rochelle, 97. Thilthorpe, 95. Miller at 88. McAndrew, 84. Worrell, only the 78. Not great. Cook with a 70. All Kahan, 66. Well done for the 99K rookie. Well done. On the doggies side, English 52. Sanders 58. Dale 67. Richards 83. 11 clangers for Richards. Holy, what a ratio. 128 fantasy, 83 super coach. Wow. Wow. Bont, 99. No dog. Thunder. Who let the dogs out? Yep. Bont and Kennedy. Oh, Minamoto, very nice. G'day, Jack. How you doing, mate? It was, bro, shit Supercoach score night? Are you kidding me? Tonight was shit everything night, not just Supercoach. The game was crap. Thankfully, I didn't VC the bond, but bro, the game sucked. I basically stopped watching it at halftime, and for about an hour, I've been trying to go 23-0 for about an hour. And you can ask the wonderful people here watching with me. It has been so bad. It has been so bad. I'm bereft of confidence, and I keep getting the Bulldogs 2000s. Dawson is amazing to watch, 100%. Love watching Jordan Dawson. Very few people can caress the ball from 2000 the way he does. Well, and as Aka says, you dress like a candy, you play like a candy. Now, what the hell that means, only he can tell you. Dan Curtin also good. Yes. St Kilda 2020s. Give me a different era of St Kilda. I want Lockett, please. This is just after his time. Lenny Hayes is a good player. Believe in Lenny. I need a good defender now. How many people just captain Dawson got 400 points? I know, right? Great. Fremantle 2020s. Luke Ryan's my man. What a star. How the hell did this get 21-2? This makes no sense. This game is, there's no heads, there's no rhyme or reason to this game. Geelong 2000s. It is almost impossible to guarantee good defenders. So I'm going to get Matthew Scarlett because Matthew Scarlett is a G. He's the best. He's great. Fremantle 2020s. Why? Give me a different club. Essendon 2020s. Probably the worst era of Essendon. Let's just go Zach Merritt. Who gives a shit? Wow, Travis, that's very nice. Sydney in the 1990s. Night Flash. 4H game this. Yeah, 100%. You should be very happy. I know, I hope so, Flash, but I'm not feeling positive about this at all. 1990s for the Sydney Swans. Lock it. Lock him in, Eddie. Simi, 685 for 5. Bro, Jack, I've been yesterday, in my first attempt, 23-0. Second attempt as well, 23-0. Today, I've been doing it for an hour. And I've only got 22-1 once. Not even a 23-0. I am frankly disgusted. Give me earlier era St Kilda so I can get Tony Lockett twice. Of course, you give me a later era of them. Ruck, Rowan Marshall. This hurts. This hurts my soul. Well, at least Gary Ablett Jr. makes up for it. No, he can't. He can't make up for it. Give me a different era of Essendon. An earlier era. Nah, you give me the worst era of Essendon. Hawthorn 2010s. Give me Hodgie. Hodgie was great. Captain. Sydney 1990s. Yep, give me Lockett. This is looking more promising. Richmond 2000s. Give me a different era. Give me the Dustin Fletcher era. 2020. Mid. West Coast 2000s. That's Dean Cox time. All right. I'm feeling better about this one. Geelong 2020s. That's got to be Dangerfield. He's got heaps of accolades. McAndrew 86. That's really good. I wish I kept him. Dawson up to 184. Deserved. He killed it today. It was so good, Dawson. Collingwood 2010s. Grundy was a freak. Doggies 90s. It's probably Chris Grant or Libba. Go Libba. Brisbane 2000s. Let's go Dono Brown. Adelaide 2020s. Give me a different era of Adelaide. Please. 1990s. That's got to be Rashudo, I think. So now I need a defender. Anytime Maltesing. 2020s defender. Give me a better defender, please. Who's a better defender in the 2020s? Brisbane. You know what? Shits and giggles. Ben Mackay. Get in my team. Oh, Lord. This is the worst. It was only good as a tagger. Have a good one. Carlton 1990s. Oh, there we go. Silvani. That's our defender. Silvani. That's our defender. Port 2020s. There are no anyone's here. Change the club. Richmond 2020s. Look, it should be Dusty. Adelaide 2010s. Probably Danger. Essendon 2000s. I believe. Probably Hurdy, because he's got the Brownlow, the Norm Smith. I need a better ruckman. But GWS have never had a good ruckman. It probably has to be Mumford. 20-3. Alas, not to be. I swear, it all comes down to whether or not you can get a good ruckman. I swear that's all it is. Can you get a good ruckman, yes or no? If you can't, then you're cooked. Geelong 1990s? Gaz Senior, thank you very much. Have God in the team. How can we go wrong? Got Bucks in the team. Gold Coast 2020s. Give me a different era because I want Gary Ablett Jr. I have God and his son in this team. How can it possibly not be 23-0? We've gone in the ruck. If this, I swear to God, if this is not a 23-0 team, I've broken my wrist. I hurt my wrist. This might be the greatest team of all time. Still going. لا مش راح انسى. بونوي. يمكن انا. اوكي. بونوي. All right. This is ridiculous. A team of Gary Ablett Sr. and Jr. with Bucks, Gawn, and Dustin Fletcher goes 22-1, but a team. So this team. So it's got Gawn, right? So Gawn's in this, Gawn's in that, all right? So Gawn's there twice. Okay. Nathan Buckley is here. Nathan Buckley is here. Right? So you're telling me that the combination of Paul Roos, Chris Judd, and Toby Green is better than Gary Ablett Sr., Gary Ablett Jr., and Dustin Fletcher? That's what it's telling me. It's telling me that it rates Paul Roos, Chris Judd, and Toby Green above Gaz Sr., Gaz Jr., and Dustin. This one, I have no idea. In what world do you think that Jeremy Cameron is a better forward than Gaz Sr.? I have no idea how you think Rory Laird is a better defender than Dustin Fletcher. How you think that is Chris Judd better than Gaz Jr.? I mean, you can maybe make that argument. Ruckman Jim Steins versus Max Gawn. I think most people would say Max Gawn's better than the great late Jim Steins, but you'd probably have Max Gawn above him almost certainly. And then for the utility, Lance Franklin, midfield of Judd versus midfield of Buckley. Yeah, I'll give Judd over Buckley, sure. Would you pick Lance Franklin over Gaz Jr.? Look, if you rank, at the very least, if you want to call that a tie and that a tie, the current team still beats it in 3 slots, and yet it's 22-1. This is beyond rigged, and I feel so much better having put it in an email. I feel so much better having vented that now, and I know it's a little bit ridiculous that I'm emailing these guys, but I just had to get it out there. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That this team is not a 23-0 team. How? It beggars belief. Rewalt Knights Cox Petrarca 21-2. Well, I'm glad you got a laugh out of it, Aka. This is shock. This is shock and awe. This team is borderline the team of dreams. You know what I mean? This team is almost borderline the team of dreams. Probably the only one you would make a change to is Buckley. But otherwise, I think you'd pick Dustin Fletcher in your top handful of all-time defenders. Gone in your all-time rucks. Obviously, Gaz Senior and Gaz Junior. They'd be in your handful of all-time players. And then Buckley's maybe just, is that utility that you just sort of chuck in there to maybe give some grunt. But are you kidding me? This has to be a mistake. This has to be a mistake. Language was that? It was sort of a mixture of English, of Arabic and French. Kobe, a mixture of Lebanese, Arabic, and French. Obviously, the bon nuit part is obviously good night in French, but the rest of it was Lebanese, Arabic. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. I think this perfectly caps just how ridiculous of a night it's been from a football perspective and from a 23-0 perspective. Congratulations on anyone who's made it to this point. I have no idea how you've managed to get to this point. This has just been a bit crazy, but I appreciate you immensely for having managed to stick it out to this point. And I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it if you liked the stream. If you liked it, it was an off night. That's for sure. I hope a like would still go a long way. Would be great and much appreciated. If you're new, it'd be great if you could subscribe. It all helps. It's all free. It's all easy to do. Just a simple click. But it goes a long way to increasing the size of our community, to continue to reach people, and so that we can continue to have lots of fun in our live streams and things like that. But this has completely floored me. And congratulations also for all of the people who got on Jordan Dawson, who traded in Dawson, who VC'd Dawson. I'm very happy for you guys. I'm very happy for the Adelaide supporters as well. I'm very sorry about Acker and the other doggies. Oh, Bont got scaled up to 101. Well, there you go. Bont turned up. How good is that? See, something positive came out of tonight. Let's just... Bont and the 101 Dalmatians. Which makes sense because they're dogs. They're going into a heart attack. Look, I was pretty close, man. I was pretty close. Thank you, Kobe. Here for you. Oh, much love. Appreciate it. It's just a bit of fun, and I'm happy to have ranted about that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. Travis, well, there's still always final team sheet stream tomorrow, so you can always pop in tomorrow on that stream. Just have a sleep. Have a sleep. Let the subconscious do some work for you, and then tomorrow wake up fresh. No, don't take the 101 VC. I would not recommend that. But yes, don't worry about that. Yeah, that first quarter was insane. And then they just held them at bay for the rest of the game. That does me. All right, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you when I'm looking at you. You know what? Let's just keep the good vibes going. Let's end with the song, shall we?
Coach tabs on my phone at dawn, scrolling through the carnage, what went wrong? Grammar soul is steady, rookies on the rise, mid-prices tempting me, danger in disguise. Big J calling from the couch, mate, check your side. Joe bragging about a loophole, riding that tide, we're trading in our hopes like stocks on a screen, chasing that price rise, living the dream. Woo! Where the center bounds crew, hey! Whistle blows, we're riding it through. From goals and behinds to the the guts to the bench from the blues. Every week we're breaking the rules. AFL in our veins, yeah, it's all we do. We're the center bounce crew. Got duds on the park, can't win a hard ball. Need a downgrade target, answer that call. Possessions piling up, my captain's on fire. Vice loop lightning, sparks through the wire. Trade plan scribbled on the back of a bill. One more sideways move, I swear I'll sit still. But the siren, it's Friday, logic is gone. Mate, just push and go on. Who you backing in, who you backing in? Who you backing in, yeah. Who you letting go? One more risky move, then we steal the show. We're the center bounce crew. Hey! Whistle blows, we're riding it through. From goals and behinds to the last upgrade. Greatest game in the world, that's how we're made. From a pig in the guts to the bench from a blues. Every week we're breaking the rules. They fell in our veins, yeah, it's all we do. We're the center bounce crew.